Hello, welcome to WiseLink Academy. We want to draw the development of that figure you're seeing in the right corner of the screen. So that is a cone, right? So the first thing to do is to find if that figure is having a diameter. So I'm having a diameter of what? 64, right? 64. So I will have to draw my plan. I mean my circle first. So I'll take it this way. I will draw my horizontal line this way, right? So with the help of my set square, standing on my T square this way, I will draw a vertical line upward, right? Up to this point, vertical line upward, right? This is my center point, right? So I'm only what measurement is what 64. Half of 64 is given to be what? Is given to be 32, right? So I'm going to 32 millimeter row, 32 millimeter row. This point to this point is 32. At this point here, I will draw circle this way, right? So similarly, I can draw my circle this way, or perhaps ignore the circle, draw a semicircle. So let me just erase it and let's leave onto a semicircle, right? So erasing this, I have a semicircle this way, right? So let me redraw my vertical line so as to see what we are doing clearly. This way, up this way, right? So I can draw a full circle or perhaps a semi-circle, right? So I can now pick my set square up from any distance my point, just draw a vertical line upward. Just make sure you're not touching the semicircle, a distance ahead, right? This is touching here, this is touching here, taking from that. Now, at this point, similarly, I can just take this up and this up to indicate this point up, this point to touch here, right? And this point to touch this point. If I measure them, it must give me what? 64. Yes, 64. So this is my what? My 64. Next up, the height of that cone is going to be what? 64. So I'll measure 64 from this point here, somewhere here is 64, right? So I will draw what? A line coming down, touching this point, a faint like this. Then come to this point here, a faint line also, a faint line this way. I'm having this, right? Next up, what we do now is to divide this into 6 equal parts. How do I go about that? I take my measurement from this point to this point, right? I'll cut an arc here, come to this point here, strike an arc, come to this edge point, an arc, and then an arc. So similarly, I'll take my meter rule, connect them to the center point. Connect them to the center point. So connect them to the center point. So I take this to be my 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? So with the help of my set square this way, I could draw these lines upward to touch the triangle, upward to touch the triangle, taking from that faint line please, upward to touch triangle, then upward to touch the triangle this way, right? So now next thing to do is that there's an arc cutting through somewhere here, and that arc has a distance of what? 50, right? Before that, I will come to this edge point here. I will take this point upward, right? As you can see my arrow indicating, that point is having what? 54. So I'm here what? 54 from this point, 54 from this point to this point is 154, right? Next up, I will measure a distance of what? From this apex, this upper point here, I will draw a vertical line in horizontal line this way, right? And I'll measure what? 38. So from here, somewhere here is 38, right? So I'll make sure these 2 points meet together. How? I'll take it this way. I'll draw a vertical line this way, right? And I'll draw a horizontal line this way. So they both meet at this what? At this point. So at that point, I will measure 50 on my meter rule. 50 from here to here is 50, right? At this point here, I will draw my arc this way. A thick line, please. Thick line. Because we're having this. So I haven't done this. I'll take my meter rule to thicken this part and to close up this part, right? And draw thick line here. So I haven't done this. I have simply what? Replicate what is at the right corner of the screen to be this, right? Now next thing to do is what? All these points are connected to this triangle base here. I will take them to the up, take them up. Upper point here, join this, right? Take them here, right? Take this point here down, and take this point here down, right? This way. I'll be having this. Please make sure all this line are faint. So as you can see what we are doing very well. Next up, I will take my T-square this way. Each point here, I will join them to what? This side of the triangle, this line outside here. So this way, take this to this, right? Take this to this, take this to this, right? Take this one to this, and take this to this. Likewise, take this part to this, and the upper part here to be this, right? This is 1, right? This is my 1, this is for 2, this is for 3, this is for 4, 5, and what? And 6. Now what I'll do next is what? Measure from this point here to this highest point here, apex. So similarly, I'll take it this way, cut this circle this way, right? Let me show you what I'm doing clearly. After cutting the circle through this way, right? Coming. Now the next thing to do is what? Take the digits from 1 to 0, or from any point, right? 1 to 0. Can you see automatically 2 to 1 is the same what? It's have the same measurement, right? I can now take it like this and take my reading. 1. I will cut it into equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? So with the help of my meter rule, from this point here, as you can see, let me show you. From this point here, take it down here. From this point here, take it down. From this point here, take it down. From this point here, take it down, right? This point here, take it to that point. So they meet at the same point. That point here, right? From this point, that point here, right? From this point, down here, this point here, down to this point, likewise this point, down to this point, and lastly this is already connected. So it meant this point here down to this point. I have connected all my points, right? So next thing to do is what? This is 1, take your regions, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and what? 0. 1 and 0, right? So next thing to do now is what? Take my compass this way at this point, extend it to 1. This is 1 here, right? I will draw it an arc this way. Come to point 2. Point 2 is somewhere here, right? Draw an arc this way. Come to point 3. Point 3 is somewhere here. Draw an arc this way. Sorry. Point 3. Right? Point 3. So point 3, point 4. Yeah, point 4. Draw an arc this way. Point 5. Right, and point 6. Point 6 this way. So having done all this, the next thing to do now is to, with the aid of our pencil, I will start taking note of my points, right? So this is 0 and 0 is 0 at this point. Now 1 is touching 1 at this point, right? I'll take in this way. 2, 1 is touching 1 at this point, take it to 1, 1 is here, right? 2 at this point, this is my point 2, and my point 2 here again, right? 3, this is my point 3 here, right? My point 3 here, 3 is here, right? Taking those points so that it will not get lost, right? It's like plotting a graph. 4 touches this point here, right? And 4 touches this point here. 5 touches this point here. This is 5, right? And 5 touches this point here. Likewise, my point 6 is at this point. So I'll take my French curve, I will join them, and let's see how the development of that cylinder, that cone, will be. So I'll take my French curve this way, right? I will join them together, right? Take it this way. You can see. I will join them. Can you see that? You can just come to this point like this. Right? So, right? So take this one, take it this way. You need to be very, very careful. We are drawing this, right? Similarly, come to this point here, blend it up with this, right? I'll be having this. So next up, I will take in this part. I'll close it up this way. The other part here, let me show you what I'm doing. The other part here, take it up this way. Or taking it this way, right? So the next thing for me to do now is to take my French cuff and join all this part. So 1, 4, can you see that? This one this way. Take it this way, right, and close them up finally this way. So I'll be having this. This is my development of what you're seeing now. So if you found this video helpful, kindly click on the subscription button and like. Thank you. Welcome to Wiselink Academy.